Good morning, students. So today we will continue the sample question paper part 3rd, and in part 3rd we are supposed to explain section B in social science examination for class 10. Section B means that 4 different extract based questions. As you are habitual in English, you do unseen passages, but here they all 4 extract based questions will be seen. They will be taken from your own NCRT, one from history, one from civics, one from geography, one from economics. So, what is the strategy how to solve these questions within a short period of time? We will discuss it, okay. I am not going to write down the whole extract here, but I will tell you that how you have to solve within a short period of time, what are the steps, okay. Section B, which involves the extract based questions. You will be having 4 different passages from 4 different sections of SST, and then after passage you will be asked for 3 or 4 marks question, 1 mark, and then you have to suppose to give the answer. Okay. One thing which is very important to keep in your mind when you are doing section B questions, that many of time it will be possible that whatever given to you, a content or extract which will be taken from your NCRT, and what the question will be given to you, maybe the exact answer of these questions you will not find in that extract. Remember. So when you read the extract first time, first of all you have to identify which chapter this extract belongs to. It will help you to understand the concept. And maybe the question which has asked after the extract, okay, maybe when you will remind that chapter, the question which has asked you, you will be able to give them answer, okay, which are not supposed to clearly mention in the extract. Don't think that you will be having the passage and then the answer will also clarify in the extract only. No, maybe they are not having the exact answer of the questions. Getting my point? So first of all, you have to read all the extract in section B very carefully. Then give a sketch in your brain that which chapter it belongs to and what is all about the chapter, and then you have to read the question, and then with the help of exact numbering of the question, you have to write down the answer. First thing, as I used to tell you, in any examination, your first priority is that don't leave a single question. Keep this fact in your mind. You are supposed to attempt each and every question. Okay? And in the starting of your examination, keep this in your mind that you have to mention the section also. Section A or section B or section C or section D or section E. Whatever section you want to do first, you are free. You can take. It is not compulsory that you have to do the section A first. No. Where you are convenient. But you have to mention the section in whole letter. Then numbering of the answer should be very accurate. It is compulsory. Okay. Now I am going to read the extract to you. Please listen carefully. Sit straight. And when I will read complete passage, then I will ask you that which chapter it belongs to, and then I will read the question, and you are only able to give the answer of the question when you will listen the extract very carefully. Are you ready? Okay. Section B. Read the source given below and answer the question that follows. Sources. The movement in the towns. This is the heading of the content. The movement started with middle class participation in the cities. Thousands of students left government controlled schools and colleges. Headmasters and the teachers resigned, and lawyers gave up their legal practices. The council elections were boycotted in most provinces except Madras, where the Justice Party, the party of the non-Brahmins, felt that entering the council was one way of gaining some power, something that usually only Brahman had access to. The effects of the non-cooperation on the economic front were more dramatic. Foreign goods were boycotted, liquor shops picketed, and foreign clothes burned in the huge bonfire. The merchants had and traders refused to trade in foreign goods for finance foreign trade. As the biker movement spread and people began discarding imported clothes and wearing only Indian ones, production of Indian textile mills and handlooms went up. This is all about the extract. Now, in social science, which section this extract is belong to? Geography, economics, civics or history? Which section it belong to?
History.
Yes, history. Definitely history. Not any guess. Ma'am, it is belong to history, and history which chapter? Which chapter?
Right. Nationalism in India.
Nationalism in India. Sit down, because they have frankly spoke that non-cooperation movement. This should be very much enough to you. Ma'am, this extract is belong to the history, and the chapter is only nationalism in India. Okay, now the first question for 1 mark. Explain the role of, and I want more and more answer. Explain the role of Justice Party in boycotting of council elections. It is only for 1 mark. Yeah. Explain the role of Justice Party in boycotting of council elections. I won't answer. Don't down your head. I won't answer. This is the last time where you will be having all answer of any type of questions. So much throughout the year, with the help of video, with the help of offline classes, with the help of WhatsApp group, we have given you so much from your NCRT, beyond NCRT. And now it's our turn to ask you that on the basis of this reading of extract, give me the answer that you have to explain the role of Justice Party in boycotting of council elections. Justice Party belong to, I am asking you question. Justice Party belongs to Brahmins or non-Brahmins? Recently I have read in front of you. Tell me that Justice Party belong to which group? Brahmins or non-Brahmins? Non-Brahmins I have read in front of you right now. Okay, non-Brahmins. When we go through with the chapter Nationalism in India, who was the leader who wants that there should be a participation of non-Brahmins in the politics? Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. And they formed a party which is known as Justice Party. That's why in all over India the people participated in movement, but in Madras the non-Brahmins hadn't take part in the movement. Okay, they want that with the help of Justice Party, the non-Brahmins also having the position in the politics. Only then they thought that the future of the non-Brahmins will be preserved and they will also develop like the Brahmins. Okay, so you have to explain the role of Justice Party in boycotting council election. So the role of Justice Party in the boycotting of council election is that they were not ready to participate in the elections. They want their separate electorate. This word has come in this chapter. They want their separate electorate where their seats should be reserved to take part in the politics. In this manner, they boycott the council election. First, they want their separate electorate. The seats should be reserved for these non-Brahmin. Only then they will support in the council election. This is all about the story. So it seems very easy, and nothing is easy without studying, without understanding the concept. Sorry, that throughout the year you just running, I don't know where, the teachers are from the starting of the session, we are doing so much of efforts to make you understood, but you are having plenty of excuses. Ma'am, data is not available. Ma'am, we are out of station. So my dear students, you are the only one who has to be appeared in the board examination, not your teachers. If you are having plenty of excuses throughout the year, throughout the online classes, so you are who has to face the board examination, not your teacher. Because we know time to time on which particular day we have given our lecture. How many lectures we have given to the particular chapter. What was our homework, everything is recorded here. For all class 1st to class 12th students. And if at last time you are not having the answer, you can imagine that who is responsible. Okay? Yes. Now the second question for this extract is, how was the effect? Now listen carefully. How was the effects of, and keep this thing in your mind that main board will be offline. Don't see that at home you will enjoy and you will write down a wonderful answer which you know that this student is not able. You know very much who is able and who is not able, whose vocabulary like so and who is extraordinary and who is beyond the ordinary and who is not capable. So you have to be a part of offline examination. Now, how was the effect of non-cooperation on the economic front dramatic? They have said on the basis of the extract that the effect of non-cooperation movement was so dramatic on economic front. How? You have to give reason. How? Why we are saying dramatic? It was dramatic. Dhruv, how the effects of non-cooperation was dramatic on economic front? How it was dramatic? What do you understand by the term dramatic? When you see the movie, when you see the picture, when you see the serial, many times there are the things or the incidents which we never imagine in real life. Yes or no? They are totally fictitious. They are totally, it seems that it can't be true. Yes or no? So, it is just like a drama. Yes or no? It is just like a drama. So, when we say that it is a drama, this serial is totally belong to the drama. So, here they are asking how the effect of non-cooperation movement is really having a dramatic effect. Sit down. It is dramatic, yes. The effect of non-cooperation movement on the economic front of India was dramatic as there was so much of rejection that they liquor shops were picketed, they stopped, they shut down. Okay, foreign trade, foreign clothes were bonfire. They used to wear the khadi. Okay, and teachers and headmasters stopped their practices. Lawyers stopped their practices. The students also decided that they will not go to continue their classes. Headmaster, teacher, they resigned from their job. So it was really dramatic. That so much of, you can say, so much of objection or so much of boycotting of the thing was there that it can't be imagined that so many people will take part in this movement and they show their rejection to their jobs, their works. Okay, although after some time when their economy was not taking a stable shape, so they once again go for their same job. That is another story. But as far as the economic, you can say, dramatic effect of non-cooperation movement, it was that when the teacher, headmaster resigned their jobs, lawyers resigned and stopped their legal practices in the offices. Okay, these are the things that we show that really it was a dramatic effect on economic front. Okay, economic front, because when we go for some professional work, I am coming here because I want money. I want to earn something. done, and after so much, that depends on my caliber, that how much I am earning, but still I am earning. So it is all about that I am supporting my economy. Yes or no? In the same way, when the teachers, lawyers, and headmaster resign from their work, so their support of economy decline. That's why economic front, the dramatic effect on the economic front was had. Okay? Now, next is I am explaining it more, and you have to write in the concise way. But as far as the explanation, because you all are not giving the answer, that's why I have to explain. The next is the another question, the last question for one extract based, that explain the effect of boycott movement on foreign textile trade. Now you have to explain effect of boycott movement. Earlier non-cooperation movement we have talked about. Now boycott. When we say the boycott movement, what was its effect on foreign trade? How adversely, how badly the foreign textile trade influenced with the starting of boycott movement, you have to explain this. It is ruin or not? Ruin? Yes. How? When all the foreign textile clothes were kept in fire, okay? The Indian people were not ready to wear the foreign textile or foreign made clothes. Second, they picketed up the liquor shops. They were not ready to drink alcohol which was made from the foreign. Third, you started to wear khadi. In this manner, the boycott movement adversely affect the foreign textile business or the trade. Okay, this is how you have to read. It is not that every now and then I will explain and you just no. This is my job, that I have to move my hand that okay it is correct and you have to give me answer. But here the situation is totally different. Read the books. Now, so such type of 4 extract based question we will be having from section B. Now section C. Section C, short answer. Each question will be for 3 marks. You will be having internal choices. Within one question you will be having choice. But overall you have to do all the question paper. Okay, don't attempt both questions where you are having choices. Some students have done in online class examination. They have attended one question both part. And only the first part will be checked which you have attempted first. The another one will be just cut out. Okay. Now the first question from section C for 3 marks. Explain any 3 effects of population growth. Now listen carefully. Explain any 3 effects of population growth in England in the late 18th century. 3 marks question. Talking about section C. Section C belongs to the short question. Each question for 3 marks. They are asking, I am writing on the blackboard so that you will remember that you have to explain any 3 effects. There is a big difference between effects and reason. Don't get confused. If the question will be that you have to explain any 3 effects of the population increasement in England during the last 18th century, it is different story. If it has asked what was the cause of population increasement in England in 18th century, your answer will be different. One question is having effect and one question is asking you causes. दोनों के answer totally different. Don't give the same answer for both questions and you many times the student get confused. So according to the question is 3 effects. You have to write down 3 effects. It means 3 different effects and then their explanation. 3 marks. It doesn't mean that only 3 sentences which belong to the same category. No. The examiner, the evaluator wanted or want that in examination sheet there should be 3 different of increasement of population in England during 18th century. What was its effects when the population increased in England during 18th century? Only then you will be having marks. You cannot cheat your evaluator that you write 1.5 or 2 pages. They are evaluated, they are having 20 years experience. Within the first line they want to know how much marks you have to be given. So keep this in your mind, you cannot cheat. You cannot cheat your elder, you cannot cheat your teacher. That is the other thing, we keep quiet. Because we are more experienced than you. This is a universal truth. Yes. So, 3 effects. What are the 3 effects? When the population increase. Now first of all, population increase where? In England. Which century? In 18th century. Frankly tell me how many of you know the answer. You have to give me 3 different effects of population increasement in England during 18th century. How many of you know the answer? Frankly, raise your hand. You don't know the answer, na? Anisha? Raise your hand. Yes. You don't know the answer? Tell me, then I will tell you that how in such situation, in examination, where your SST teacher used to tell you, beta, don't leave a single question. Every question you have to attempt. Then what you will do? I will tell you the idea. So that at least you can write something. Okay? So you don't know the answer? Anybody? Don't waste my time. Yes or no? No. But this is the last. The way which I am telling you. Don't implement it for each and every question. Okay? In some question, where you can use your general awareness so that you can write something. First of all, एक क्वेश्चन को दोबारा पढ़ो. You have to write 3 effects of population increasement in England during the 18th century. You don't know the answer. Now keep the thing with the current scenario. That what are the challenges when in a country population increase? सबसे ज़्यादा क्या इफेक्ट होता है? वेरी गुड. किसने कहा? फूड. तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहला जो एक्यूट चैलेंज था वो था फूड शॉर्टेज. पहली आइडेंटिटी. The 3 effects of population increasement in England during the 18th century. That first of all, the major crisis of food, unavailability of food, or you can say food shortage. Acute food shortage. We will do explanation later on. This is known as a presence of mind. Presence of mind you have to use during the examination. समझ रहे हो? Okay. Second, क्या होती है प्रॉब्लम? जब किसी देश में in a country there is increasement within 5 years, there is a huge increasement, rapid increasement in population. Second challenge क्या होता है? Unemployment. Now you have to explain it with the reference of England in 18th century. That is quite sure that you cannot write down the story of India right now. But still you will be having the challenges that you can remind that what had happened in 18th century in England. Suddenly the population increased so much. Then the acute food shortage. Then you have to take the example of peasants and farmers. question untouched. But this is not the solution for each and every question. Sorry, you have to study. Okay, now the third cause, what can be the third effect? Sorry, cause now. What can be the third effect, student? When the population increase so much. Okay. And the first is, ma'am, that there will be a acute food shortage. Then there will be a situation of unemployment. And then land. How land is that?
जब पॉपुलेशन इंक्रीज होगी तो अब रहेंगे ना.
Okay, so you are saying unavailability of resources. Okay, yeah, we have to think in a different manner. That how we can modify it, how we can change it as a, yeah, you can say. Availability of land. Unavailability. Sorry. Unavailability. Unavailability of land. Or you can say, you see situation, because you have to link the content with the history, 18th century in England. Or you can write down, first you can write down the last wording, unavailability of land, and then you can say intense crowd in the urban area. The people from the village are going in search of job to the urban or the city area. Yes or no? This was the effect also. That at the farmer, peasants and labor, they were not getting the work. That's why. But anyhow, they have to feed their children and themselves. That's why they are migrating. The migration. Migration, the third heading. Migration towards the city. Yes or no? Now you are having all the three headings. Getting my point? The one who reads the book. I used to say knowledgeable. Only a knowledgeable student can tackle the question. Because he reads the book, he knows the basic effects of any country when the population increases, and at the same time you have to connect with the historical. There you are necessary. There you are necessary or compared to write down about the England situation. When you explain these headings, you have to explain them on the basis of the England situation in 18th century. This is the way to do the question, which you don't know, but on the basis of the current awareness, you can be having the answer. But this is the last option. Don't implement this idea for each and every question, because no, you have to study. Your learning is limited up to the 10th class. Okay? This is my way, because I am your teacher. I have come up with the idea to tell you, but you can't. You need to read the whole chapter, do the practice. The homework which I am giving you now, don't think it is a burden. Read, try to learn, and then write down the. So that in examination, at least every student of horizon of 10th class in SST will not say that, ma'am, this question I have to leave as I don't know the answer. That is my first priority. Okay? Every student should perform good. This is the quality of a student also, teaching also, and a good teacher also. That more and maximum students have got good percentage in SST. Not only the good one, everybody is good one. The need is only we are not having proper timetable to our life. Nobody is full here. Everybody is in time. Yes. But the thing is only that we don't follow the timetable. That's why we have to suffer.